Okay, Big Jim, Bad Lad Dad, representing the people.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the corridors of power here at Cat Daddy, and I've stumbled across this man.
This guy.
Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Adam Plotkin over at Cat Daddy Games. I'm the full-time lead producer on WWE SuperCard, so it all starts and stops right here.
You're the plot man.
I am the plot
Triple
man.
H called you the plot man.
Officially, I have been titled with a wrestling name.
That
I'm the
means
plot
you
man.
must know what's going on in Season 4.
I have...
What is happening in Season 4? We've been hearing that it's not a relaunch, but it's a bit of a refresh. But
yeah.
I'm hearing that it's a lot more than just a refresh.
There's a lot more than meets the eye.
Yes, we've got new cards.
Yes, we got new cards.
Yes.
250 new cards.
250 new cards, new designs,
Yep.
3 new tiers.
Monster, Beast, and Titan.
But beyond that, what's going on? Tell us.
We got a ton of stuff going into Season 4. I mean, in general, seasons are awesome opportunities for us to reinvent the game,
Yeah.
refresh existing game modes, add to the existing core components of the game, and so Season 4 is no different. We got a plethora of new stuff going in.
That's a big word.
Definitely.
It's a lot of stuff, people.
That means a lot of stuff. One of the key components going in is the new PvP League system.
Yeah.
We've tailored the PvP system to bring ranked mode, bring Royal Rumble together, add a new game mode called Elimination Chamber, and really tailor that experience so players have a core focus if they want to be competitive in the game, to compete in leagues of 30, to battle against a core leaderboard on a global scale, and obviously get rewards constantly on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah.
We're super excited to have the new momentum system in there. That's going to allow players to get cool buffs and cool new card packs on a weekly basis to give them advantages throughout the game.
Yeah.
You know, plus 5%, plus 10% to your cards, and really be able to bolster your deck and separate yourself from just
So we've got a bit more
everybody.
chance to give our event cards, we've got a bit more chance to just change them a bit and tailor them to how we want them to play.
Exactly. We got a lot of feedback in terms of those event cards have kind of, an ideal setup. Hey, I get this event card, I token them like this. Well, hey, we wanted to add some more customizable nature. So not only can you token your guy out a certain way, but if you're getting a 5%, 10% boost to that card, that's really going to separate your event card from, say, somebody else who only stacks a power stat,
Yeah.
only stacks one stat. So you'll definitely be able to hopefully separate yourself from other event card players and really customize and tailor your deck for a different playstyle.
And there's some daily challenges now. We can log in, we're going to get some daily challenges.
Oh yeah, so Open Challenges is the new kind of quest system that we've added to the game. On a daily basis, you'll get objectives. You'll get either rewarded for stuff you're already doing, or you'll have some objectives such as maybe go play a game mode you haven't in a while.
Yeah.
You'll get tickets for every objective that you complete, and then either you have the choice to spend those on a daily basis for a pack that you can redeem, or maybe save them up for a day or two and get a potentially stronger or higher tier pack with better drop rates.
Cool.
Not only PvP is rocking every week, open challenges happening every day in terms of new packs and stuff, but also the revamped King of the Ring.
Yeah.
That's a big one. We know that King of the Ring has been a core game mode since the beginning, and we needed to give it some love. We've made it quicker and easier to get into and out of the battles.
Yeah.
We made it so you get rewarded at each stage as you progress through qualifiers.
So you don't just have to sit there for 2 days and then not get a reward.
Not anymore.
You can actually just get through it. And do you think, like, possibly it's going to be shorter then? It's not going to be the full 2 days?
Yes, so KOTOR, King of the Ring, will now kind of shrink into about a 24-hour or less time frame.
Cool.
So not only can you get in and out of the action faster, but you can get to those high-tier rewards even quicker on a daily basis, in theory, knocking out KOTORs and getting cards of your tier and improving your deck.
Right, cool. I think the plot man is the man to know. He knows all the things that are happening and he's working on our behalf. Plot man, great to meet you, son, great to meet you, but I've got one more question.
Ooh, shoot.
The man I'm after is Mr. Cat Daddy himself, and I've heard that he's round here somewhere. Have you seen him? Is he here? Do you get to call him Mr. Daddy? Do you get to call him Cat?
I just give him the bird call.
People, who is this man I have captured in the corridor of Cat Daddy HQ? This is Mr. Harley Howe, but I've got a feeling that is actually his Bruce Wayne moniker, and his real name is Cat Daddy. Are you Mr. Cat Daddy? Reveal all.
I truly am Mr. Cat Daddy.
Now,
Yes.
do we call you Mr. Daddy? Can we call you Cat?
Well, there's two of us, so maybe I'll be Cat and he can be Daddy. I think Cat probably sounds a little bit more risque than Daddy.
Okay, so where did Cat Daddy come from? Why Cat Daddy? Where's the name from?
The name's actually an interesting name. Before I came out here, I was actually born and raised in Indiana, which is kind of in the middle of nowhere in the United States, and my brother owns a timber company, and so I was in charge of kind of grabbing hold of the trees and pulling them out of the woods, and I didn't know anything about it, and so my brother put this older gentleman in charge of basically keeping me alive, and when they would cut these trees down, you would cut a tree and one tree would kind of fall into another tree and they would kind of get stuck like this.
Yeah.
And then what would happen is they would have these guys, they would run up these trees and then they would cut the top of the tree down, and as the tree would fall, they would literally run down the tree. It looked like something out of the Matrix.
Yeah.
And the very first time that you see it, you're like, oh my God, what is going on? And the old guy would just kind of pat me on the back and he was like, don't worry about those guys, son. Those guys are cat daddies. So anytime that they would have these random acts of pretty much stupidity, they would call them, oh, that guy's a cat daddy, that guy's a cat daddy. So when we first started the games company, we thought it was pretty fitting to
Now,
call it
you
cat daddy.
guys, before obviously you started the company, were doing something pretty important. What were you actually doing?
Beforehand, we were. I met my business partner over at Microsoft, so we were some of the original guys over there with the Games Group. Basically, started up the Games Group with Patrick Wilkinson.
Yeah.
So it was about 17 of us over there whenever it first started up. So the games before Xbox and before all that stuff, was back when Flight Simulator and arcade packs and that kind of stuff were being done. We were all over there.
Right, and you've been going 22 years now?
This is 22 years with Cat Daddy. Yes, this is.
And that's moving on through various types of genre of game. And of course, the mobile game has been big for you.
It
and
has.
of course, WWE
Yeah.
SuperCard.
That's right.
The finger tapping frenzy.
Yeah, that's
that
right.
we all know
The
and
big
love.
one. The big one. Yeah.
Now, season 1 of that, by comparison to where we're at now, it was quite basic. So, when it started, did you actually have any idea that it was going to expand as large as it has?
Probably the thing that we probably underestimated was the WWE fan and how passionate that they were and how really into what they do. I would not have ever have guessed that there was that many people that were out there that were just pretty much insane about it.
Yeah.
And that fan base and how they react to our game has really attributed a lot of the success. So
Yeah.
when we first started it, no, we had no idea that it would be this big.
Okay, and obviously, when we moved from season 1 to season 2, that was kind of your first experience of everyone who plays SuperCard thinks it's a fantastic game, and then we all moan about it. That's what we do. We just love to find things to moan about.
Yeah,
When we went
well,
from season 1 to season 2,
So for the record, season 1 to season 2, what we wanted to do is we did so I'll give you the honest scoop on this.
Yeah, go for it.
We did an NBA game, and on an NBA game we do a reset every year, and so on that reset we take away everybody's cards every year, and everybody was fine with it. We tried not to do that with season 1 to season 2 with WWE, and so we wanted to kind of be able to say, hey, we're gonna go from season 1 to season 2 and not take away your cards. You'll still have them, but you just won't be able to use them. But we wanted you to at least kind of get to keep them.
Yeah.
And we found out that was definitely not what the fan base wanted, and we quickly learned our lesson. And so
Yeah.
I promise from now on, as we go through these, as we are doing with season 4, you won't lose any of your cards, you won't lose your credits, and I promise we won't make that mistake again.
now just obviously talking about season 4, now you brought it up. When we've been looking at the new developments that are coming in, people were saying, is it going to be like a new version of the game? Is it a refresh? And it's kind of been put forward as a refresh. We've got the new cards as we would expect, but there's actually quite a lot going on under the hood, isn't there? You've quite a lot of new things coming through.
Yeah, there is. We wanted to take a revitalization approach to it, but there's also plenty of new stuff that's in there as well. So, there's a lot of new stuff that we're talking about as we've grown, and with the success of WWE, we've actually got more people on it. So
Yeah.
we have a live ops person that's on it 24 hours a day. So you're going to start seeing things, whereas before they were difficult for us to be able to do. and we may take us 3 months to put something together.
Yeah.
We have those people in place now, so you're going to start seeing events that happen much more frequently, and larger scale of those particular events.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're really jazzed and excited about season 4. There's a lot of new stuff that's in there, as well as a lot of kind of breathing life back into the other parts of the game that have kind of been around for so long that they kind of become stale and irrelevant to people. And King of the Ring is a good example of that. We've kind of redone King of the Ring,
Yeah.
and the new way that it is, people will get through it much faster. People are going to get the rewards much better, rewards for going through it, and I think that it's what the people have been asking for, and so we were able to really kind of put some of that stuff into this season. So we're definitely excited about it all.
You've been listening to the people. That's what the people wanted to hear.
We're trying.
On
as
behalf
best
of the
we can.
people, let me shake you by the hand.
There it is.
There we
There
go,
it is.
Big
All
Jim
right.
and Mr. Cat Daddy
Hey, I
himself.
appreciate it. Thank
We
you,
found
guys.
him.